Welcome to the Ordinary Marathoner podcast.
Good morning and welcome to the Ordinary Daily version of the Ordinary Marathoner podcast. My name is Scott. I'll be your host today. It is day 6 of the Ordinary Marathon. How are you guys doing with your Ordinary Marathon? How are you doing with your progress? Me, not so good. Not so good. I mean, I was thinking I was going to kick out like 40 to 50 miles on this thing. I think I'm at about 7.5. We're halfway through. I got to pick it up, and I'm going to pick it up. A lot more running on my near-term horizon over the next 5 days. Yesterday, I did a bike day. I just felt like it was triathlon training. I needed a bike day. So yesterday's bike day meant no running, meant no participation for me in the Ordinary Marathon. And you know what? The day before, now that I think about it, the day before I was supposed to do a pretty long run, and I only did 4 miles. And it's one of those runs where I didn't really feel good about it, so I didn't post it. And again, that's on me. I mean, this is my race, and we're supposed to be celebrating running. And whether or not I achieved my daily goal or if it got destroyed, I did go out there and do 4 miles. I should have been proud of it. So that's my bad. People still say that? People still say my bad? Is that still a thing? Let me know. I get my daughter needs to give me a whole list of the things I can say and can't say because I'm not up on today's lingo anymore. I think my bad is still acceptable. I'm trying to think when that came about. I want to say that was late 80s, early 90s, my bad. And then it just stuck around. It never really disappeared. The word cool is still, this still works, I think. But the word rad, do you guys remember the word rad? Very short appearance, the word rad. It was kind of in and out. 6th grade, we used to say that. We used to say, hey, that's mint. That's what we used to say in 6th grade. That's mint. Right now, all you millennials are going what the hell is he talking about? Yeah, that's what we used to say. It's mint. Hey, man, I did a mile on the bike yesterday. Oh, mint. That's terrible. That didn't last. Mint and rad didn't last. We moved on from those. So let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I did lower body strength training, followed by yoga, which was excellent. I think, what am I, in day 11? Day 11 of my 30-day journey. I'm going to say that every day now until it's over. You know that, right? Follow that up later on in the early afternoon. We did an hour on the bike, hard hour. Burned about 620 calories, which is a lot for me on the bike. Zwift is pretty stingy with the calorie calculation. I feel like when I do the exercise bike at the gym, it's a little bit more lenient, a little bit more favorable. And who knows how these calculations come up, right? I mean, you enter your weight, you do some work, they spit out a number, you go, oh, that's how much, And calories, again, don't think of it as calorie burn for food-wise, although you could. Think of it as energy expended, right? I mean, I think that's really what calories are anyway. That's the measure. Energy expended. Maybe Elizabeth Bain can help me out with that one. She's way smarter than me. And for real, I'm not even joking around. She is really way smarter than me. Anyway, I do feel like day 6 of the Ordinary Marathon, I don't know. I've run 7.5 miles. I haven't been good with it. I just haven't been good with it. We got to pick up the runs in the next couple days. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So this morning I woke up and man, my legs are just tight, sore. I mean, it's not like the day after a marathon sore. It's like I must have had a really good workout yesterday sore. And I did, we talked about hills yesterday and doing more hills. And the workout I did on the bike was just one giant hill, one giant climb that I didn't even finish the whole climb. But I tried to really push myself going up the hill. And this was after leg strength training stuff, squats, lunges, that kind of thing. And let me tell you how I started this off too, because I do think it's important because a lot of people don't know what to do when they start working out. And I decided when it came to legs that I had to take it really easy. I had to kind of edge my way into the leg workouts really slowly because I didn't want to destroy my legs to not be able to run, not be able to ride, that kind of thing. And then when you start lifting and you haven't been lifting, sometimes that can happen. You just, you just ruin the whole flexibility and everything gets tight and you can't move and it hurts. I didn't want that. So what I've been doing is I started just with air squats and just air lunges, no weights, and I was doing like high reps, so sets of 20. So with lunges, it was like 10 sets each leg, and the squats just sets of 20. I do calf raises too, but I don't think they count. But just know that I do just so you know that it's not just lunges and squats. I guess they should count, but whatever. So, after a couple weeks, I talked about this on the podcast. One of the benefits of the yoga, and I really think that this came from the yoga and not the lifting, is that I felt like all of a sudden my form when it came to squats, and actually when it came to lunges too, it really tightened up. Like I felt in years past, whenever I start squatting, I always felt like my back kind of like hunched over and I got scared of injury. And because squats still, if you go out and try to just lift heavy weights with squats and you don't have the right form down, you're asking for, back injuries, knee injuries, that kind of thing. So I just took it really easy. And after a couple weeks, I added like just a 10-pound weight and I would do my lunges. I would hold it over my head and do the lunges. For the squats, I just kind of hold it in front. And so yesterday I decided to graduate to the bar. Finally, it's been like a month. But again, I'm just taking it slow and making sure that I'm comfortable with the step that I'm at before moving forward. And really, I did the same thing with bench press too. If you guys remember, I put the first day one when I started lifting, I was doing 135 and I put it up 8 times, which for me is like, historically speaking, is not really that good. But on day one, you got to accept what you are. You're not gonna improve if you just say, "Oh, I suck at this," and then not do it again. You got to just keep doing it. So now, if I put 135 up, I was doing like 3 sets of 15, which is good improvement over a month. And I don't, again, I'm not after heavy weight here. I'm not looking to do a bench press contest. I'm not looking to, to be bulky up top. I'm just looking to stay in shape and kind of build that muscle. So I'm going to do lots of reps. And I think it's all kind of coming together for me with that. It's like one of those things where, yeah, I just, in days past, years past, I don't know that I would accept doing 3 sets of squats with just the bar. Forget about air squats. Forget about holding a 10-pound weight. I would need to do more because I'm a tough guy. But this year, it's kind of, and maybe it's better that I have like a home gym and I can do it in my house. And maybe some of it is like, being in the gym by yourself and having people watch you squat the bar. Maybe, for you that's embarrassing. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Especially, and I gotta tell you, I would do this workout in the gym. I wouldn't do yoga in the gym. That's something I would have to overcome. Yoga in a group. But I would do air squats and air lunges in the gym without a problem, with no weight, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, or But I think in years past, I would say to myself, how could I squat just the bar? Like, that's kind of like embarrassing, but it's not. It's not. It's where you're at. And for me, it's like really right now, it's about the motion and getting it down and getting the technique and feeling comfortable about moving to that next level. And doing lots of reps, that's what I'm after. And I tell you, so today, doing 45 pounds instead of doing 10 pounds and doing 20 squats, and then combining it with an additional bike ride up a steep hill, a lot of hills. My legs hurt this morning. They hurt a little bit, more than normal. Now, that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up on hills. Today we're gonna go to the park as long as it's not raining too hard. I'm gonna go down to the park and I'm gonna run more hills because that's what I need. I need hills, lots of them. We're gonna pick the steepest damn hill. You guys heard what I was gonna say there. We're gonna pick the steepest damn hill. We're gonna run up it. We're gonna walk down it. We're gonna run up it. We're gonna walk down it. We're gonna run up it. I don't know how long. I'm gonna set a timer. set a timer. What I'll do is I'll probably do like a 10-minute warm up, and then I'll do the hills for like 40 minutes, and then I'll the park is set up. It's actually conducive to this. So if I get out of the car, run to the hill that I'm thinking of, do the hill, and then run back to the car, it's a significant enough sort of warm up, cool down kind of effect. So that's what we're going to do today. On top of, I don't lift today, but I will do yoga, day 12. And look, I do want to talk about the Ordinary Marathon because I do feel like participation has been a little bit down, and I do feel like I'm not seeing a lot of pictures this year for whatever reason. And I'm thinking about the slideshow, and I'm thinking like all I'm going to have is like pictures of Ben Hinton in the slideshow. Sorry, Ben. I always use an example because I know you could take a joke. But yeah, get out there, take some pictures, and I think part of it's my fault because I haven't been doing a lot of running, and then the running that I did do, I didn't bring my camera with me. My cat is going nuts down here, by the way, if you guys can hear that. I don't know. It's like he heard me talk about him. But yeah, let's day 6. We still got 5 days left. Let's pick it up. I got to tell you, I'm looking at the weather on Saturday and Sunday for the 5K up here, and it's not looking good. But I'll be there. I'll be there, rain or shine, and I hope you guys can join me too if you're local and you're listening to this. Would love to get some, get that participation up. For the Ordinary Marathon 5K on Sunday. But let's start building this back up. I know I've kind of been a little bit absent on the running. I'm posting my runs. We're going to do it today though. We'll be down at the park. We'll take some pictures, and post some of those runs. I got to get Samantha involved too. She was really involved last year, and this year she hasn't been. A lot of that's because, she just doesn't run with me, but we'll get some pictures of her. I do have one or two. I should have posted them. Again, my social media skills for this job is just, they're underwhelming. For a guy that has a podcast and a YouTube channel, you'd think he'd be all over social media a little bit more. But oh hey, bud. Yeah, here's a cat making an appearance. But that's my cue, I guess. So you see what's going on today. Look, I'm sort of like being a little bit analytical, I guess, but I'm in a good mood, good frame of mind, I guess. Keep that diet going, right? Keep that diet focused. For me, I would say the last week or so, it's been pretty kind of neutral. It's not good, not bad. I would say I'm eating too much food, but it's been good food. So, I do have to kind of dial it in still. I still have to dial that in. And, it's funny. Elizabeth Bain actually quoted me the other day on Twitter about something I had said in an old podcast, which is, to ask yourself when you eat something, ask yourself, how is this serving you? How is this helping your cause? Or how is this helping you achieve your goals? And it's not that I've sort of forgotten that. It's just I've probably just been a little bit lenient with what I've accepted as assisting me, helping my goals. A few glasses of wine I had last night probably didn't need. I was waiting for Stephanie to get home from New York, and she didn't get home until midnight. So, got to have a glass of wine or two, right? Anyway, you can probably see it on my lips if you're watching the YouTube channel. You probably still got some wine lips going on. But, yeah, I got to dial that in. A little bit, got to be a little bit less lenient with that. And hopefully watch that weight go down. And again, I'm not posting it every day, but it's been creeping up a little tiny bit. Not too bad, a little tiny bit. I'm not concerned, but I'm not losing either. So we're gonna dial that diet in. If you guys have your workout plans today, attack them. I tell you, sometimes too, I feel like very aggressive on this cat. I feel like very aggressive on the podcast in the morning. And then I go to do my workouts during the day, and I kind of lose that aggression. I don't know where it went. Don't know where it goes. Maybe I'm a phony. I don't know. But I don't really believe that. But I'm doing hills today, and hopefully I got to check. I didn't even check the weather, but I think it's going to hold out. It's a little overcast this morning, and the ground is wet, but I don't know that it's going to rain today. We'll see. We'll see how that goes, and we'll, adjust accordingly. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Get after it today. Get everything done that you have planned. It's Wednesday, so we're halfway through. We're halfway through the Ordinary Marathon. Get your Ordinary Marathon runs in. Post some pictures for me so we can get that slideshow looking real nice. And remember, every day is an ordinary day. It takes you to make it extraordinary.
Remember to like our video and subscribe to our channel.